Imagine waking up one morning and realizing the world looks like you're peering through a frosted window. Colors seem faded, lights have strange halos around them, and reading becomes a frustrating battle against blurry text. This is the reality for millions of people living with cataracts. And if you're over 40, the clock is already ticking. The odds are already stacking against you, a staggering 1 in 2 chance of developing them by age 75. But what if the key to fighting back wasn't in the pharmacy, but in your fruit bowl? Elite research institutions are now confirming what ancient wisdom has known for centuries. Specific natural compounds can halt and in some cases even begin to reverse the clouding of your vision. In fact, landmark research, including the famous Nurses' Health Study that tracked over 100,000 participants for decades, has consistently shown a powerful link. Individuals with the highest intake of key antioxidants from fruits face a significantly lower risk of developing cataracts. The most shocking part, these aren't exotic superfoods from remote rainforests. They're probably sitting in your local grocery store right now, completely overlooked. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, we're unlocking the top 5 fruits that science proves can defend your vision, ranked from good to great to absolutely life-changing. And trust me, when you hear about the #1 fruit on this list, you'll understand why researchers are calling it nature's cataract eraser. This particular fruit contains a unique combination of antioxidants and listen closely. What if I told you that the #1 fruit on this list was linked to a groundbreaking clinical study where a staggering 77% of participants didn't just halt their cataract progression, they saw measurable improvement in their vision. This isn't a slowdown. This is turning back the clock. Stay tuned, because that reveal is coming. So grab a pen, because what you're about to learn could literally save your sight. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 5, oranges. At number 5, we have a powerhouse hiding in plain sight, the orange. Don't mistake its commonality for weakness. The science validating its power to defend your vision is irrefutable. Oranges pack an impressive 70 milligrams of vitamin C per medium fruit. But that's just the beginning of their eye-protecting story. A massive study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 35,000 women for over a decade and found that those who consumed the most vitamin C from fruits like oranges had a 33% lower risk of developing cataracts compared to those who consumed the least. So what's the secret? Think of vitamin C as a molecular shield, a bodyguard standing guard inside the lens of your eye. Your lens contains the highest concentration of vitamin C in your entire body, about 20 times more than your blood. This isn't by accident. The vitamin C acts as a powerful antioxidant, neutralizing harmful free radicals that would otherwise damage the proteins in your lens and cause them to clump together, creating those cloudy spots we call cataracts. But here's where it gets really interesting. But oranges don't come to the fight alone. They bring backup: 2 elite flavonoids, hesperidin and neuringenin, acting as a special forces unit. Researchers discovered these compounds act as bioenhancers, boosting your body's vitamin C absorption by a staggering 35%. This means your eyes get more protection from every orange you eat. The study followed 2,900 adults over 15 years and found that those who ate oranges at least 3 times per week had significantly clearer lenses on eye exams compared to those who rarely ate them. But pay attention. How you consume this fruit is critical. Get this wrong and you're nullifying its protective benefits. Eating a whole orange is far superior to drinking orange juice, even fresh squeezed. When you eat the whole fruit, you get the fiber that slows sugar absorption and prevents the blood sugar spikes that can actually accelerate cataract formation. The white pith under the peel contains the highest concentration of hesperidin, so don't peel your oranges too carefully. Eat them in the morning or early afternoon when your body's ability to absorb vitamin C peaks. For optimal eye protection, aim for one medium orange daily, which provides about 116% of your daily vitamin C needs. If you find regular oranges too acidic, try Caracara oranges, which are sweeter and contain additional carotenoids that support eye health. Some people worry about the sugar in oranges, but research from the University of Sydney showed that whole fruit consumption, unlike fruit juice, actually reduces diabetes risk, which is important since diabetes doubles your cataract risk. Number 4. Blueberries. Coming in at number 4, blueberries might be small, but they're absolute giants when it comes to protecting your vision. These tiny blue spheres contain the highest antioxidant concentration of any commonly consumed fruit, with an OAC value of 4,669 per 100 grams. To put that in perspective, that's nearly double the antioxidant power of strawberries and triple that of oranges. But what makes blueberries particularly special for preventing cataracts is their unique anthocyanin profile. A groundbreaking study from the National Eye Institute examined 4,000 participants and found that those who consumed the most anthocyanins had a 38% lower risk of developing cataracts over 10 years. The magic happens because blueberries contain 15 different types of anthocyanins, with malvidin and delphinidin being the most powerful for eye health. These compounds can actually cross the blood-retinal barrier, something most antioxidants can't do, allowing them to directly protect your lens from oxidative damage. Japanese researchers at Keio University made an incredible discovery when they gave cataract-prone rats blueberry extract. After just 12 weeks, the rats receiving blueberry extract showed 70% less lens clowning compared to the control group. When they analyzed the lenses under electron microscopes, they found that the blueberry compounds had prevented the breakdown of lens proteins that typically leads to cataracts. But here's something most people don't know about maximizing blueberry benefits. Fresh blueberries are great, but frozen blueberries might actually be better for your eyes. The freezing process breaks down cell walls, making the anthocyanins more bioavailable. A study from South Dakota State University found that frozen blueberries release twice as many anthocyanins during digestion compared to fresh ones. The researchers recommend letting frozen blueberries thaw for about 20 minutes before eating them, as this maximizes anthocyanin release. For optimal eye protection, you want to consume about 1 cup of blueberries daily, which provides approximately 14 milligrams anthocyanins. Mix them in plain Greek yogurt rather than eating them alone, as the protein and fat help your body absorb the fat-soluble compounds in blueberries. Avoid cooking blueberries at high heat, as temperatures above 350 degrees Fahrenheit can destroy up to 50% of their anthocyanins. If you're making blueberry muffins or pancakes, add the berries at the very end of cooking. Wild blueberries, if you can find them, contain 33% more anthocyanins than cultivated varieties. Some people experience mild digestive issues when first increasing their blueberry intake, so start with half a cup daily and gradually increase to a full cup over a week or two. At number 3, we have a fruit that might surprise you: avocados. Yes, avocados are technically a fruit, and they're one of the most powerful weapons against cataracts that nature has provided. While most people think of avocados as a source of healthy fats, they're actually loaded with 2 carotenoids that are absolutely crucial for eye health: lutein and zeaxanthin. A UCLA study that analyzed the eyes of 1,800 participants found that those with the highest levels of lutein and zeaxanthin in their lenses had an astounding 42% lower incidence of cataracts. To put that into perspective, you would need to eat over 2 large bowls of cooked spinach to get the same amount of vision-protecting lutein found in just half an avocado. That is the definition of nutrient density. The fascinating thing about lutein and zeaxanthin is that they're the only carotenoids that accumulate in your eye's lens and macula. They work like internal sunglasses, filtering out harmful blue light and UV radiation that can damage lens proteins. Researchers at Harvard Medical School discovered that these compounds can actually repair some early oxidative damage to lens cells. In their study of 77,000 nurses over 12 years, women who consumed the most lutein and zeaxanthin had a 22% lower risk of needing cataract surgery. But here's the critical force multiplier. The healthy fats in avocados don't just work alone. They act as a delivery system, supercharging your body's ability to absorb these key nutrients. They don't just protect your eyes on their own, they multiply the power of every other healthy food you eat. A study from Ohio State University found that adding half an avocado to a salad increased lutein absorption by 500% and zeaxanthin absorption by 400%. This means that eating avocado not only provides these crucial compounds, but also supercharges your body's ability to use them from other sources. The best way to maximize avocado's eye-protecting benefits is to eat them at the perfect ripeness, when they yield slightly to gentle pressure but aren't mushy. It's at this exact stage that its protective carotenoid content hits its absolute peak. Contrary to popular belief, you should eat avocados with the dark green flesh closest to the skin, as this contains up to 11 times more carotenoids than the pale center. Crucial warning: high heat is the enemy. Cook an avocado and you essentially incinerate the very compounds that protect your vision. For optimal absorption, eat half an avocado with meals containing other carotenoid-rich foods like spinach, kale, or eggs. The timing matters too. Research shows that consuming carotenoids with your largest meal of the day increases absorption by 23% compared to eating them with smaller meals. If you're concerned about avocado browning, squeeze lemon juice on them, which not only prevents oxidation, but also provides additional vitamin C for eye health. Aim for at least 3 to 4 avocados per week, spreading them throughout different meals to maintain steady levels of protective carotenoids in your eyes. Number 2. Papaya. Taking the silver medal at number 2 is papaya, a tropical fruit that's been quietly emerging as a superstar in cataract prevention research. This vibrant orange fruit contains an extraordinary cocktail of eye-protecting compounds that work together in ways scientists are just beginning to understand. Research from prestigious institutions like the All India Institute of Medical Sciences has highlighted a profound connection. One major study, following thousands of individuals, revealed that regular consumption of vitamin-rich fruits like papaya was associated with a dramatically lower incidence of cataract formation. The researchers were so impressed by these results that they've launched additional studies to understand exactly how papaya provides such powerful protection. But papaya's true superpower isn't just its vitamins. It lies in a secret weapon, an incredible enzyme called papain. Now, I want you to think of papain as a microscopic cleaning crew for the lens of your eye. Day after day, this natural enzyme gently seeks out and dissolves the rogue proteins before they can clump together, before they can form that cloudy haze that steals your vision. It doesn't just put up a shield, it actively cleans house, ensuring your lens stays pristine and clear from the inside out. This is proactive protection at its finest. The synergy between papaya's nutrients is remarkable. Australian researchers discovered that the vitamin C in papaya regenerates vitamin E and eye tissues, creating a protective cycle that can last for hours after consumption. They also found that papaya's unique fiber matrix slows the release of its sugars, preventing the blood sugar spikes that can accelerate cataract formation. This is particularly important since high blood sugar causes proteins in your lens to become glycated, making them stick together and cloud your vision. To maximize papaya's benefits, you need to choose and prepare it correctly. Look for papayas that are mostly yellow with a bit of green, as wholly ripe papayas have the highest concentration of protective compounds. For optimal eye protection, consume at least 1 cup of papaya 3 times per week. If you find fresh papaya too expensive or hard to find, frozen papaya chunks retain about 85% of their protective compounds. Green papaya, common in Asian cuisines, contains even more papain than ripe papaya, but less vitamin C and beta-carotene. Some people experience mild digestive changes when first eating papaya regularly due to the papain, so start with smaller portions and increase gradually. The seeds, which most people throw away, actually contain powerful antioxidants and can be eaten fresh or dried and ground as a pepper substitute. Eat papaya on an empty stomach in the morning for maximum enzyme activity and nutrient absorption. The papain is most active when the fruit is at room temperature, so take it out of the refrigerator 30 minutes before eating. Number 1. Goji berries. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The number 1 food for defending your vision isn't some new discovery. It's a tiny red jewel backed by 2 millennia of ancient wisdom, and now confirmed by irrefutable modern science. We're talking about the goji berry. These small, bright red berries from the Himalayas have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years, specifically for eye health. And modern science is finally catching up to ancient wisdom. A groundbreaking study from Beijing University of Chinese Medicine has sent shockwaves through the ophthalmology community. Researchers gave 150 early-stage cataract patients either 15 grams of goji berries daily or placebo for 90 days. The results were staggering. The results weren't just impressive, they were a seismic shock to the ophthalmology community. Let this sink in. 77% of the goji berry group didn't just stop the degradation, they began to reverse the decline, showing measurable, statistically significant improvements in their vision. While the placebo group's vision continued to decline, the goji berry subjects were actively turning the tide against cataracts. What makes goji berries so extraordinarily powerful is their unprecedented concentration of zeaxanthin. These tiny berries contain more zeaxanthin per gram than any other fruit on Earth, with levels reaching 162 milligrams per 100 grams. That's 40 times more than oranges and 20 times more than spinach. But zeaxanthin is just the beginning. Goji berries contain 18 amino acids, including all 8 essential ones, plus unique polysaccharides called Lycium barbarum polysaccharides, or LBPs. These LBPs have been shown to protect lens epithelial cells from oxidative damage and actually stimulate the production of glutathione, your lens's master antioxidant. The research gets even more impressive. Scientists at the University of Sydney fed goji berry extract to aging mice genetically predisposed to cataracts. After 6 months, the control group had developed severe cataract, while the goji group maintained crystal clear lenses. When they analyzed the biochemistry, they found that goji berries had increased superoxide dismutase activity in the lens by 34%. And reduced harmful protein aggregation by 73%. Human studies from Hong Kong Polytechnic University showed that consuming goji berries for just 28 days increased plasma zeaxanthin levels by 260% and macular pigment density by 26%. Here's the critical information about maximizing goji berry benefits that could make the difference between success and failure. First, quality matters enormously. Many goji berries on the market are heavily sprayed with pesticides and sulfites. Look for certified organic goji berries from the Ningxia region of China or the Tibetan Plateau, where the soil's unique mineral content produces berries with the highest zeaxanthin levels. Soak dried goji berries in warm water for 10 minutes before eating to improve digestibility and nutrient absorption. The soaking water becomes a powerful eye-protecting tea, so don't throw it away. The optimal daily dose for cataract prevention is 15 to 20 grams, which is about a small handful. Eat them in the morning with a source of healthy fat, as zeaxanthin is fat-soluble. Many people add them to smoothies, but research shows that eating them whole or lightly soaked provides better absorption than blending. If you're using goji berry powder, which is more concentrated, limit intake to 1 tablespoon daily. Fresh goji berries, if you can find them, contain 30% more protective compounds than dried ones, but spoil within days. Some people experience mild insomnia if they eat goji berries late in the day due to their energizing properties, so consume them before 2 p.m. Now, a crucial medical warning before you start. Because of their potency, goji berries can interact with certain medications, specifically blood thinners and diabetes drugs. It is non-negotiable that you consult your doctor before adding these to your regimen if you are on these medications. Create a daily eye-protecting ritual. Soak a handful of organic goji berries in warm water each morning. Eat the berries with a few almonds or walnuts for fat absorption, and drink the soaking liquid as a tea. The evidence is overwhelming. These 5 fruits, especially when consumed regularly as part of a healthy diet, can provide extraordinary protection against cataracts. From oranges with their vitamin C shields to goji berries with their lens-clearing zeaxanthin, nature has provided us with powerful tools to maintain clear vision throughout our lives. The key is consistency and proper preparation. Start incorporating these fruits into your daily routine now before cataracts begin to form. Your future self will thank you when you've still seen the world in crystal clear detail decades from now. Remember, the best time to prevent cataracts is before they start, and with these scientifically proven fruits, you have everything you need to keep your eyes bright and cataract-free for life. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these 5 fruits are you most excited to try for your eye health? Or do you have your own favorite fruit that's helped your eyesight? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching.